George, in the Southern Cape have been hit by an outbreak of the Brucellosis disease. More than 200 heads of infected cattle have been slaughtered so far. About 4 farms have been put under quarantine. Now, the farmers accused one of their neighbors of bringing the disease to their area through infected cattle from the Free State. They are calling for any movement of livestock to be stopped and are considering legal action. The farmers that have been hardest hit are the same ones that have been assisting drought-stricken farms in the Free State with feed. Our reporter Tanya Kraus is monitoring that story for us, and she joins us live on the line. Tanya, a very good afternoon to you. Now, how serious is this outbreak? I mean, 200 heads of cattle is a lot.
Yes, and the number is actually much more now. One of the farms had to cull 300 cows, and the neighbor has culled 500 cows.
Look, Tanya, this disease, what does it really do to the cattle? Tell us more about its symptoms.
Well, it's a bacterial disease that causes abortion of fetuses. And basically, it can spread to humans through unpasteurized milk and placental material. So it's quite serious.
Now, what is the implication of the outbreak on the farmers and the dairy industry, specifically during the current drought impasse in that area?
Well, it's not a major impact on the dairy industry as yet, but it could become catastrophic if this disease spreads any further, because there's a lot of dairy farmers in the Southern Cape.
Look,
I think it's more devastating to the farmers involved as they are suffering major losses.
Now, the farmers claim that the disease was imported from Free State. But what do we know about the extent of the disease in that province, Tanya, as well as the neighboring provinces?
Not much at the moment, but what we know of in the area is that it's very new to the Southern Cape. The farmers say they've never experienced this disease before. And it was quite a shock to them to know that they actually had to inoculate the animals, as they've never experienced it before.
Look, now the call by the farmers to stop any cattle movement, have they spoken to the relevant authorities, and what is their stance on the matter?
Yes, basically 2 farms have now been put under quarantine, but the farmers want government to implement stricter movement control, as in the case of other diseases such as African horse sickness and swine fever and so forth. And also they want stricter testing for beef cattle, because at the moment dairy cattle needs to be tested for brucellosis every couple of years. But there's not the same amount of strict regulations for beef cattle.
Thank you so much. That is Tanya Kraus, SABC reporter in the Southern Cape, with an update on infected cattle in the area.